This is the story of Randy Orton winning the 2026 Elimination Chamber and earning his way back to the WrestleMania main event for the first time in 12 years. 3 generations of wrestling royalty, 14 world title reigns, and 26 years of doing this professionally all come down to one night in Las Vegas. Randy Orton comes from wrestling the way other people come from farming. It runs through the whole family. His grandfather, Bob Orton Sr., his father, Bob Orton Jr., and his uncle, Barry Orton, all competed before Randy ever stepped between the ropes, which means the business was never something he chose so much as something he inherited. 26 years into his own career, that inheritance keeps producing results. February 28, 2026 delivered one of the cleaner examples. Walking into the Elimination Chamber for his 10th career appearance, Orton broke the all-time record for chamber matches, leaving John Cena and Chris Jericho, who each logged 8 appearances, behind him in the history books. None of that mattered as much as what came next, because record-setting was never the point of the evening. Orton pinned Logan Paul, then pinned Cody Rhodes, and walked out with a confirmed, undisputed WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 42. Speaking to ESPN SportsCenter afterward, he laid it out plainly. How does it feel? It feels really effing good, man. I've been doing this 26 years. This is my 196th premium live event. It's my 10th Elimination Chamber, and I'm going to wrestle in my 21st WrestleMania. A man who holds the all-time record for premium live event appearances does not celebrate survival. He celebrates a destination. To understand the weight behind that moment, you go back 12 years to New Orleans. WrestleMania 30 landed on April 6, 2014, inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in front of 75,167 people, and Orton entered that night as WWE World Heavyweight Champion. What nobody expected was how the whole card would flip before it ever reached him. The original plan called for a straight one-on-one match between Orton and Batista, but the crowd turned on Batista so completely after he won the Royal Rumble without Daniel Bryan in the match that WWE reversed course entirely. Bryan got added to the main event, the fans got the ending they had been demanding for months, and Orton walked out on the losing end of one of the most talked-about WrestleMania finishes of the decade. Batista, for context, was 45 years old that night and already drawing boos before the match even started. That same evening, Brock Lesnar ended The Undertaker's undefeated WrestleMania streak, which meant April 6, 2014 delivered 2 of the biggest swerves in the show's history back-to-back. Orton's title loss sat right in the middle of all of it, and that night in New Orleans closed out the last time his name appeared in a WrestleMania main event until now. 12 years covered a lot of ground. Orton's world title count climbed to 14, tying him with Triple H for 3rd all-time in WWE history, and along the way he picked up Royal Rumble wins in 2009 and 2017, plus the Money in the Bank briefcase in 2013. After Survivor Series in 2021, he surpassed Kane's record for the most pay-per-view and premium live event matches in company history, which tells you something about how consistently he showed up. Then came the back surgery in 2022 and an extended absence that tested all of it. That changed when he returned, and the 2026 Elimination Chamber showed exactly what the comeback looked like. Before the event, ESPN's Get Up, Orton told ESPN Get Up, "I've only got so many more years that I'm going to be able to do this, and I'm enjoying every second of it." Coming from a man with 196 premium live events behind him, those words carry a different kind of weight than they would from someone younger. On the March 6th episode of SmackDown, Orton addressed his win directly, calling himself a numbers guy and pointing out that across 20 WrestleMania appearances, the main event had only come twice, 2 times in 20. The third is confirmed. WrestleMania 42 runs across 2 nights, April 18th and 19th, 2026, at Allegiant Stadium in Paradise, Nevada, and the venue itself carries history into the weekend. WrestleMania 41 drew 124,693 fans across both nights at the same stadium, becoming the most successful and highest-grossing event in WWE history, and returning to the same location for back-to-back years marks another first for the franchise. The event breaks new ground in other ways, too, with the opening hour of each night airing live on cable television for the first time ever, Saturday on ESPN2 and Sunday on ESPN, before moving to ESPN Unlimited. WrestleMania 42 also arrives as the first edition of the show not to air on the WWE Network, which shuts down permanently on April 1, 2026. The card surrounding Orton's match reflects how much history the whole weekend carries.